Hey everyone, sorry it's been a while since I've recorded a video. This will be the last video I post for a little while. The studio space that I record in is going to be occupied by a wonderful yin class after my 6 o'clock slow flow at Into Yoga in downtown Lapeer. So if you're in the area, check out my class as well as the yin that's going to be following. So I'm going to try to orchestrate another space that I can record for you guys. Might end up being my living room, but for tonight it is at N2. So tonight we're going to do a slow flow. I hope you enjoy. We're going to start seated at the front of our mats. Sitting nice and tall, rooting through those tailbones, grounding ourselves as we melt into that earth, lengthen through that spine, shoulders drip down that back. Sit nice and tall. Begin to connect with that breath. Clear your space around you. As you inhale, fill that belly. Exhale, sigh it out. Again, inhale. And sigh it out. On the inhale, the arms are going to reach up to the sky. Palms come together, and we're going to exhale to our heart center. Inhaling back up. Grabbing that left wrist gently with our right hand, we're going to exhale to the right. Breathing through that left side as we lengthen through. Reconnect with that breath. Inhale, coming back to center, switch those wrists, and exhale to the left. Coming back to center, palms find one another as we come to our heart center. Take a breath here. Palms meet on top of our knees. We're going to move through seated cat-cow. So on our inhale, rise that chin up, shine that heart. Exhale, round in, tuck the chin. Inhale, back up. Find that pause at the end of your breath, and exhale it out. One more as we inhale, pause, and sigh it out. Coming back up to our neutral seat as you take a breath. From here, we're going to find our neutral table. So we're going to stack those knees under our hips, hip distance apart. Wrists placed on our mat, shoulder distance apart. Taking a breath here as we inhale and exhale. Lengthening through that left leg, we're going to stretch those toes to the back of our mat. Inhale, rise that right arm, and then lift those left toes up off of the mat for table balance. On the exhale, we're going to round in, tuck that chin. Inhale, extend it back out. Exhale, round in. One more. Plant that palm and knee and take a breath. Lengthen through that right leg. Inhale that left arm up. And then gently lift those toes off the back of our mat. As we exhale, we're going to round in. Inhale. And exhale. One more, extending out. And exhale. Planting that palm and knee, coming back to our neutral table, and take a breath. Gazing down at the hands, we want to make sure those fingers are spread nice and wide. Rooting through the palms of our hands, pressing down. Feel that vibration of Mother Earth. Curling our toes, we're going to lift up for down dog. Begin to walk your dog out, maybe even adding gentle yes and no's with the head. Just getting some movement in. Finding stillness and take a breath. Bending our knees, gaze comes forward. We're going to hop or step to the front of our mat. Inhale as we peek up, lengthen through that spine. Exhale, melt into forward fold. On our inhale, we're going to rise up. Fingertips grace that sky. Step back so you can see me. We're going to do some side stretch. So as we're up towards the sky, we're going to grab that left wrist again with the right hand and lengthen through to the right side. Back up to center as we switch those wrists and take it to the left. Coming back up, gentle back bend as we hinge at the hips and finding our forward fold. Inhale, peek up. Exhale, take it to top of a push-up and move through your vinyasa. Inhaling into up dog. Exhale as you release into down dog. Take a breath. Bend those knees, gaze forward, hop or step to the front of your mat. Inhale, peek up. Exhale, melt. Grabbing opposite elbows. Just gonna hang here for a couple breaths, lengthening through that spine. Feeling the top of our spine melt to the earth as the vertebrae get a nice yummy stretch. Releasing that bind and taking our roll up to standing. This time we're going to bring that right palm to the right side of our thigh and find our stretch to the right as we sink that hand closer down to our knee. Back up to center and take it to the left as we melt down. Back up to center and forward fold. Inhale, peek up. Exhale, top of a push-up and move through your vinyasa. Inhale and exhale. Moving through that one more time, we're going to bend those knees, gaze comes forward as we hop our step to the front. Inhale, peek up. Exhale, melt. Inhale, rising up. This time we're gonna grab that left wrist, but now we're gonna step that left foot over the right and lean to the right as we lengthen through the left side. I don't know why my camera is not focusing. There we go. Coming back to center with both the arms and the feet. We're going to switch the wrists, step over with that right foot, and take it to the left. Straightening back out, gentle back bend, hinge into the forward fold. Inhale. Exhale the top of a push-up, move through your vinyasa. Inhaling to your up dog. Exhale the down dog. Let's take a breath here. And then from here, sinking down into the child's pose. I'm going to move the camera so you can see the stretch that we're going to do. Hopefully you can see me there. So sinking down into the child's, the knees come to the outer edges of the mat, big toes together, as we melt those hips and heart down to the earth. Lengthening through those arms. Finding stillness, reconnecting with that breath. We're going to walk those fingertips over to the right side of our mat, breathing in and sigh it out. Taking that walk over to the left side of the mat. And melting in, relax through that neck. Coming back to center with the hands. We're going to rise that chest back up and find our neutral table as we stack those wrists under our shoulders, bringing those knees back under our hips, hip distance apart. See that alignment? Make sure you're there. Let's take a breath. And then making sure you're on the tops of your feet, we're going to sink those hips down, sitting down onto our heels. Placing the tops of our hands in our lap, palms facing up. We're going to give that neck some love. So we're going to dip that head down over to the right shoulder. Coming back up to center. And take it to the left. Back up to center. Gaze up at the sky, drop that head back. And then gaze down at the earth as you tuck that chin, heavy head, let it melt. Back up to center, shifting back into our table. Gazing back down at those palms, making sure that those fingers are spread nice and wide. Grounding through. Feel that energy moving through your palm, up the arms, and into that chest. Feel the power within that earth. Pressing down with the index fingers and thumbs to really ground ourselves. We're going to curl those toes and lift for our down dog. Take a breath. Moving through our first flow, we're going to inhale that right leg up. Hold. Engage the Mala Bandha. The Mula Bandha is your core, so we want to squeeze through that core, feel that tightness. From here, we're going to step through into runner's lunge. Making sure that our knee is stacked on top of the ankle, not over. Nice 90-degree angle. Draw those shoulders back away from the ears. As you breathe in this pose, I'm going to move this back up so we can move through that flow together. Breathe in your runner's lunge. Sink in, melt deeper into your runner's lunge. Inhale, staying on the ball of the foot in the back, we're going to rise up to crescent. Let those shoulders drip down the back. Right arm comes behind our back, gazing over that right shoulder for reverse crescent. Back up to center. Planting those hands and stepping back for top of a push-up. Move through your vinyasa. Inhaling to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Take a breath. Left leg, three-legged dog. Engage that core. Squeeze that Mula Bandha. Step it in for runner's lunge. Find that stack. Shoulders back. Gaze down. Staying on the ball of the foot in the back, we're going to rise up to our crescent. Left arm comes behind the back. Reverse that crescent, gazing over the left shoulder. Back up to center. Plant those hands, top of a push-up, and move through. Inhale and exhale. Take a breath. Now we're going to move through 2 more times, each time adding a couple poses at the end. So we're going to move through the same flow, adding another posture. So when you're ready, that right leg comes up into three-legged dog. We're going to tap that knee to our right elbow, back out to the three-legged dog, tap it over to the left, back up, finding our runner's lunge. From here, we're going to rise up to that crescent. Feel that inner strength. Let's take a breath. Acknowledge the limits today. Know that there's always tomorrow. So find yourself within this practice. Take it where you can go. Right arm comes behind as you reverse that crescent. Back up to center. This time taking it to prayer twist at the right side of the mat. So that left arm to the right thigh. Lift that chest up to the palms of the hands. Planting that left palm, right arm to the sky for lunge twist. Planting that top of a push-up and move through. Take a breath in your down dog. Left leg, three-legged dog. Tap that knee to the left elbow. Back up. Right elbow. Back up. Runner's lunge. Mouth, sink in. Find that edge. Nice and slow, rise up to crescent. Find that control. Keep that balance. Left arm behind the back as you reverse your crescent. Back up to center. Prayer twist to the left. Right arm to that left thigh. Lift that chest up. Find your balance. Find that breath. Reconnect. Right palm plants. Left arm to the sky. Lunge twist. Top of a push-up. Move through. Take a breath. Make sure those palms are still grounded into the earth. From here, let's just sink down into that child's pose again. Allowing ourselves to reconnect with that breath. Find our stillness. As you inhale here, catch your thoughts that wander, like butterflies in a field. As you exhale, let them go. Let those thoughts leave you. Feel that peace as it rushes through your body. And breathe it in. From our childs, we're going to rise up and find that neutral table. Pressing through those palms, curling those toes, and lift for down dog. Working through our last flow. Couple more postures added at the end yet again. When you're ready, right leg comes up. Tap it into that right elbow. Back up. Left elbow. Back up. Runner's lunge. Stack that knee on top of the ankle. Find that strength and stability as you ground in. And then rise up to your crescent. Right arm behind the back as you reverse that crescent. Coming up to center. Prayer twist to the right. Now this is where we're adding in. So from prayer twist, we're going to do ninja to the back, facing the left side of our mat. Coming into warrior one to the front of our mat, squaring those hips off, pulling back with that right, pushing forward with our left hip. Readjusting, arms up, take a breath, melt in, and exhale, stepping back to top of a push-up, move through. Take a breath. Left leg, inhale, three-legged dog. Tap it into the left elbow. Back out. Right elbow. Back out. Step it through for runner's lunge. Ground yourself, sprout those roots through the foot, and then rise up to crescent. Left arm behind that back, reverse it. Coming through to center. Prayer twist to the left. Lift that chest up. Ninja to the back, facing that right side of our mat. And then coming to warrior one at the front of the mat. Find that adjustment. Take those steps in if you need to. Square those hips. Shoulders melt and sink deeper into your warrior. Feel that inner fire burn through your soul. Planting those hands, top of a push-up, and move through. Exhaling to down dog. From here, we're just going to drop down into table. Take a breath. Inhale that right arm up. Exhale as you thread that arm through the opening of the thigh and the forearm as you come down onto the right shoulder. Left arm comes behind the small of your back, maybe even tucking it into your pocket. Reconnecting with your breath here. Anytime the body finds stillness, use that opportunity to reconnect with the breath. Find that stillness. Create that space. Left arm plants back around onto the earth as we inhale that right arm back up to the sky. Exhaling to our table. Take a breath. Inhale our left arm up as we thread that needle on our exhale, coming down onto the left shoulder. Right arm comes behind the small of our back as we melt. Becoming a little puddle resting within a nook of earth, connecting as one. Feel the movement of that water through your body. Bringing that right arm back around, stacking it under that shoulder. We're going to inhale the left arm back up to the sky. Exhale to our table. Take a big breath as you inhale, fill that belly. And sigh it out. Take another breath. And sigh it out. Dropping down onto either side of our hip, and we're going to swing those feet out in front of us. Sitting nice and tall on our sit bones, we're going to bring the arms parallel with our legs, engaging that Mula Bandha one last time as we find our control and roll down onto our backs. Let's take a moment here. Now imagining that your body is much like a dirty towel. You take on as you clean up through life taking on all this different grime and dirt. We need to wring that out. So you are that towel, dipping ourselves into crystal clear water. We need to wring that towel out. So as we wring our towel, we're going to bring those knees to our chest, wring out the toxins. Exhale as we dip back into that clear crystal water, getting any last remnants of our toxin from our days. And bring it out as we bring those knees to our chest. Giving ourselves one final squeeze, wringing out any last ick from our day. We're going to bring that forehead to our knees, really squeeze, wring it out. And exhale as we sigh. Keeping your eyes closed if you can in this moment. Rocking yourself back up to seated at the front of your mat. Resting those wrists gently on the knees. Sprouting roots through that tailbone, burying them deep into the earth below us. Becoming one with Mother Earth. Feel the connection, feel the vibration, feel that energy that connects us all. Let's inhale our arms up to the sky. Palms meet as we exhale to our heart center. Placing a gentle bow into our heads. Let's set our intention for the rest of our week. So may all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some way to the happiness within all. Let's seal our intention with a big inhale and sigh it out. Thank you for sharing your practice with me tonight. The divine light in me humbly bows to the divine light within you. Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining me for class. If you have any questions, comments, or just some beautiful words that you want to share with everyone watching this video, post it underneath the video. I'm also on Facebook, Earth Gypsy Yoga, so you can feel free to follow me. I post where I teach and when I teach in different areas. I love you all. Thanks for always watching my videos, supporting me. If you like the videos and you want to donate, I do collect donations through GoFundMe, and I also have another link. If you go to my Facebook page, under my services, there is a link to the other website, and the proceeds from the donation go to different local organizations that I work in. So I'd love for you to help out. If you can't, I'm still humbly honored that you're watching these videos. I love you. I love all of your energy, and thank you. I hope you all have a beautiful night and a beautiful life. Namaste.